coronavirus is overtaking the entire world. It's really dead. As you can see, just no cars going by. Everything's pretty much closed down. Going to online school and then just sleeping, which that has caused us to be in a state of total lockdown. We are now not allowed to leave our house for any other reasons besides going to the store or going to any place like that is of need. Like, this is a Wednesday afternoon at like 1:30. Look at this. I can't do it anymore. I can't. Well, I hoped I would not have to make one of these videos again. Here we are, back at it again. Corona Diaries. This is just one of the most depressing things of all time. What can I say? Start out as a fun little series. Oh, 3 weeks of global pandemic. Let's see, what could go wrong? Let me just say, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. It's terrible now. It's bad. It's really bad. But for old time's sakes, we'll try to keep it, a little nicer vibe on the channel. Except it's really not. It's really not. We're gonna go with the cases in Michigan. 212,000 cases today, and over 7,000 deaths. It's just out of hand at this point. Let me just tell you a little bit of what's going on. So first of all, I ended off the series saying, it's 3 weeks. School got canceled for the rest of the year. Oh no, it's November.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's November, and I still haven't gone back. We still haven't done anything. It's November. So that was like April or something that I last ended the series. It's November. So let me catch you up on the speed from what happened to then. If you've been living under a rock, which hopefully you have, because then you don't have the coronavirus. First I'm gonna give you the facts, and then I'm gonna give you my opinions on these. So first of all, I am from Michigan, so we obviously had Governor Whitmer. She's going crazy. She's locking up everything. We can't even leave her house. It's getting bad. It didn't get any better. It didn't get any better once I ended the series. So, she's locking everything down. We're finally starting to open things up. And because it gets to the point around May where people just do not care anymore. People just do not care. They just don't. So people are hanging out with friends, walking, no masks, nothing. So she starts to get, because she's granted emergency powers. So she knows that she can do anything she wants because it's still technically emergency powers. Come on now. She got everything completely mixed up bad. We weren't allowed out. And finally, things started kind of getting, you just wear a mask. And you can get fined for not wearing your mask. People are kind of starting to come out of their caves a little bit, I finished school. I'm like, screw it. It's summertime. Let's do it. So I'm hanging out with people, right? And I'm fine. Because it's a 99.7% survival rate for children. So it's nothing but, everyone freaked out at first. It's nothing but a little cough, a little cold maybe. Yeah, it's contagious, but it's just an overreaction. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. People are starting to come back. Cases are still going up. But it's not because more people are getting it. It is because it's easier to test. People are finding better ways to test. So obviously when you test more people, you're gonna get more results. But the media is just overhyping it, freaking it out, going crazy, and that is the main problem. And everyone's believing the media, and then the main part was people were freaking out over the media. Now, I got a job this summer right at McDonald's, and so I can tell you firsthand, the amount of people not thinking this through is just crazy. because you have people in the drive-thru in their own cars with nobody in the car wearing gloves and a mask and hand sanitizing their credit card. I've seen people wipe their credit card off after I give it to them, even though I am wearing gloves. It's just insane. It's just insane. So that brings me to my next topic about schools. The schools system, especially in Michigan, is just being handled so poorly. It's just being handled poorly. That's what all I can say. For my school, we were supposed to go back mid-November. It's November 5th. We were supposed to go back the 16th or something, right? And just because people freaking out because everyone's so worried about, oh, there's a second wave coming. Conspiracy theories. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, right? People actually held a board meeting and managed to push it back from us going back November 16th to sometime in January. So now you got these kids, and I know firsthand this is completely different than last semester. We got these kids going down, trying to do online school, and there's just people who missing assignments, falling asleep through classes, just skipping a bunch of stuff, and you can just see it's just not good for people. It's not good for me, and I hate it because I still haven't changed. I still haven't changed from the last time. All I do is I do my online school, and then I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, obviously it's a little different now because me and my friends are not scared of it that much, and we know, we're not gonna get sick. Well, most of my friends, we're just like, okay, yeah. So I hang out with my friends, whatever, and sports is just another thing. You have to wear masks while you play, and it's really up in the air type of thing. They're not letting fans. It's all about, only 2 fans in per person, or only a couple people here, or only the players. We're gonna broadcast, stream it live, whatever. Okay, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess, and it's not being handled well. And what I always say is, now they're supposed to be giving parents, but they're giving students the option to choose whether they want to go back in the supposed date January, or stay remote the entire year. First of all, that's just a bad idea, because every kid's just gonna be like, I can just take a picture of the answers and submit them and then go to sleep, right? Which I do admit, that's easy. And for me, I have to be honest, I don't really care about the learning stuff that much. I know I should, but I just don't. I just miss seeing my friends every day. I'm in my house, I wake up, I sit in this freaking chair, I do my work, online school, Zoom classes, 180-minute classes, three classes a day, and then one 40-minute class. It's just bad. And then I go downstairs and I eat lunch, and then I come up and I finish my work, and I go to sleep. It's just, it can't. Halloween was this year, and nobody came, nobody trick-or-treated. It was kind of, went to a haunted house, and the haunted house workers, like the scary people, had masks on. Like, it gets to the point where it's just pathetic. And I would say, if you're gonna be scared of this virus, of this thing, right, then be consistent. All right, be consistent. Don't say,
I'm scared of the coronavirus. I can't come do this, but I can't do this. I can't go there.
Why not?
Coronavirus, it's coming.
You were literally at my house yesterday. Why can't you come today? It's illogical. If you're gonna be scared of the virus, be scared of it 100%. If you're not, then not. And I have to say that I'm not. I understand that, but if I get it, I get it. Okay? I'm not gonna die from it. All right? We know what it is now. Okay? It's not anything. Election day just passed this November 3rd, and it was a whole different thing, because now everybody's thinking that this whole coronavirus thing is just such a political thing. And I'm not one to be political on this channel, we all know that. But I'm just saying, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's the president, okay? Nobody invented coronavirus, okay? Nobody did it as a government ploy, okay? People are just handling it bad. And I discredit most of the school systems and most of pretty much Governor Whitmer. I have to say that. She definitely messed it up bad. And my number one reason for this whole thing getting out of hand is the media. The media hypes it up, and then you get those scared parents who are just super scared about it, and they go crazy, and they're not letting their kids leave the house, and they haven't been out for like 6 months, and yeah. So I know this is kind of a longer one, more just me kind of explaining, but this was like, I'm just explaining the last 6 or 7 months, because here we are now, and things have literally not changed. I'm still sitting here in a t-shirt at 1:45 in the afternoon, in this chair looking at this camera and saying stuff. That's what's happening. Because nothing has changed. Because they need to make progress forward. And it feels like that's never gonna happen. Thanks for sitting here listening to me yell at the camera. I will put some more stuff onto this video if anything else happens. But if not, then this is gonna go out at the end of the week. So if you're seeing this on Friday, here you go.
You are